Thanks, Austin. And Tazewell County deputies arrested a student teacher at John L. Hensey Elementary School in Washington on Wednesday afternoon for making a comment about shooting a student. 22-year-old Kristen Volpe was booked in the Tazewell County Jail for disorderly conduct. According to deputies and the school district, Volpe made the comment on a social media group chat with friends after a student came up to her and closed her laptop during class. Volpe sent the message to her friends asking them whether she should shoot the student. Deputies interviewed her and came to the conclusion she made the comment out of exasperation and had no intentions to harm anyone. Additionally, they determined she was not a threat to the school. Superintendent Chad Alleman sent out a letter explaining the situation to parents and says Volpe will not be returning to the school.